Good morning. My name is Kaladhan Chandrakumar, and this is the work in progress presentation for the Advanced Interactive Media coursework 1. The project's story overview is a brutal murder happens in a busy railway station. The protagonist, Detective Reed, should disguise as a waiter in the container cafe which is located on the top of the subway station and carefully listen to other passengers and interact with them and solve little puzzles to find the murderer's identity and catch him before the departing train so the story could complete. I got this inspiration from a movie called Murder on Orient Express, which is released on 2027. The story is set on a subway with a container cafe on the top floor, where a mysterious set of events sparks a multi-character mystery. The story and the characters raise questions such as what key themes does the story explore and how this is reflected through the settings of the subject matter and cafe and how do the roles of Alex, who is the cafe owner, and the detective Reed, who is going to be a disguised waiter, complement each other, and how does the branching dialogue system affect the storytelling experience, and how does the software environment contribute to the overall mood of the sto- story, which is a murder mystery. For coursework 1, I'm planning to complete Act 1 and 2 of the story. Act 1 is basically the detective arrives in the scene and investigate the crime scene and he look around the subway station and it composed the camera movements and narration of the voiceover and text overlay of the dialogues. For Act 2, I'm planning to complete the cafe environment of the container cafe and the dialogue between Alex, the cafe owner, and the detective Reed, and the detective Reed's disguise changing scene, and an interaction setup with the cafe owner and customers. There are six main characters in the scene. One, Alex, the cafe owner, detective Reed, the disgraced waiter, Jordan, the regular, Sam, the anxious commuter, Mia, the observant passenger, and the police characters who is investigating on on the subway platform. And Jordan, I got this Jordan asset from Sketchweb, and I got this detective read asset from Sketchweb too. The materials were broken, so I imported it into Blender and fixed the materials. I used the detective read model in Motion Builder with the Mixamo animations, and I it didn't come with the default root, so I used reference character reference to add the root and created a root for detective read. Then I added flow context for this character. Then I used create storyboard to fix the start walking and stop walking animations with the offset defaulting the root. Then I used Maxiomis talking animations for the detective read. The reason I didn't use the detective read in the scene yet is because in the when exporting it to Unity, I'm getting the flow slippage issue with the detective reads foot. I'm using several assets from Sketchfab and Fab.com. I got this subway environment asset from web, and I got the subway train asset from sketchweb.com. It came with broken material, so I imported in the Unity and I fixed each and every material with assigning the textures and lightning properly. For the work in progress, till now, I created the environment. I added lightnings for the subway. I fixed the textures and materials. Then I created a skybox for the environment light reflections. Then I imported the container cafe model into the environment and I extended the subway station by adding a floor above the subway station for the container cafe. Then I imported some concrete materials and metal roof and the material for it and some lightnings for the top floor to place the container cafe. Then I edited the container cafe in Blender to add a neon light effect for the container cafe. This is the work in progress with demonstration of my work a couple of days before. As you can see, the textures and materials are not aligned with the mesh, and there's no proper lighting in the environment. I and there, as you can see in the top floor, there's no top floor in in the subway station. I assigned my workflow in the Padlet. For Act 1, I'm planning to spend 2 days for production storytelling with finalizing the shortlists and script for and in the other 2 days I'm planning to create the crime scene and cutscene triggers. Then other two the next 2 days I'm planning to create animation and cinematics for the Act 1 and the detective's disguise sequence. For Act 2, I'm planning to spend 4 days, 5 days, container, 1 day for setting up the container cafe interior, then 2 days for the dialogue and puzzle interrogation, and 1 day for scene transition, and 1 day for testing and debugging. Thank you so much.